On Saturday, August 14, 2017, Megan Holloway, 24-year-old, decided to go to a house party on East Livingston Avenue in Columbus, Ohio. The party was thrown by one of her co-workers, but it was an open invitation. Anyone could come, and by midnight, the small house was packed with over 40 people. Music was blasting. Phones were out everywhere, capturing the night in a flurry of photos and short videos for social media. We know Megan arrived at exactly 10:18 p.m. because of a Snapchat video. In it, she's standing at the front door, smiling. She looks relaxed, happy, and completely alive. As the night went on, Megan mingled with the crowd. Multiple witnesses later told police they saw her well after midnight. Sometime around 12:30 a.m., she was near the kitchen, deep in conversation with a man. This is where the story takes a chilling turn. At 12:47 a.m., a photo was taken that inadvertently captured a critical moment. In the picture, you can clearly see Megan standing side by side with this man, but you can't see him. Not really. His face is turned away from the camera. The lighting is dim, and part of his head is obscured by another guest walking by. At the time, it was just another blurry party photo. No one thought anything of it. It was just a background detail in a night full of them. But Megan never made it home that night. Her phone, which had been active all evening, suddenly went silent. Shortly after 1:30 a.m., texts went unanswered. Calls went straight to voicemail. The next morning, when she still hadn't returned, her roommate grew frantic. By 9:20 a.m. on Sunday, she officially reported Megan Holloway missing. The case landed on the desk of Detective Mark Reynolds, a seasoned investigator in the Columbus Police Department's homicide unit. Detective Reynolds and his partner, Detective Laura Kim, started with the most logical first step, the party. They began the grueling process of tracking down and interviewing every guest they could identify. The questions were straightforward. When did you last see Megan? Who was she talking to? Did you see her leave with anyone? And that's when a deeply unsettling pattern started to emerge. Everyone remembered Megan. They remembered her smile, her laugh, what she was wearing. But the man she was with, he was a ghost. Witness after witness gave the detectives nearly identical, frustratingly vague statements. She was talking to some guy. I didn't really notice him. I don't know who he was. I just assumed he came with someone else. It was baffling. Not a single person could provide a concrete description of him. They couldn't recall his face, the sound of his voice, or even a detail about his clothing. He was a complete blank. One guest said something that was so chilling it was highlighted in the official report. He was there the whole time, but somehow he didn't stand out at all. It was as if he was invisible in plain sight. The detectives knew that in the modern age, a party full of young people meant one thing: digital evidence. They began collecting every piece of media they could find from that night. In total, they gathered more than 18 videos recorded by different party guests. Combing through the footage, they found him. The mystery man appears in several clips, always close to Megan, but never the focus. He's a phantom on the edge of the frame. In one video, his reflection is briefly visible in the glass of a microwave door as he passes by. In another, you can see just his shoulder as Megan turns and laughs at something he presumably said. He was there, but he was always just out of reach, a blur in the background of someone else's memory. Then, they found the last clip. Timestamps show it was recorded at 1:26 a.m. In it, Megan is seen walking out the front door, leaving the party, and right behind her, a dark figure follows, a shadow detaching itself from the crowd. The camera pans away, and the video cuts. That is the last time Megan Holloway was ever seen alive. The search for Megan ended 6 days later, on August 20th. Her body was discovered inside a vacant apartment on South Champion Avenue, not far from the party. The unit had been empty for months, quiet and forgotten. There were no signs of forced entry. The door had simply been unlocked. The medical examiner confirmed what investigators feared. It was a homicide. The estimated time of death placed her murder within just a few hours of her leaving that house party. With this horrifying discovery, the investigation intensified. Detectives went back to the party guests, this time armed with still frames from the videos. They hoped that seeing a clear image, frozen in time, would jog someone's memory. They showed the photos around. People instantly recognized themselves, their friends, other guests they knew. But every time the detectives pointed to the man standing next to Megan, the room went silent. A wave of confusion would wash over them. No one, not a single person, not even the person who hosted the party, claimed to know him. It was as if he had materialized out of thin air and then vanished just as completely. Cell phone data added another layer to the mystery. Investigators were able to track the movement of Meghan's phone after she left the party. The signal moved at a steady walking pace, following a consistent, direct route. The path ended precisely at the vacant apartment building where her body was later found. This wasn't a random act. Whoever was with her didn't just stumble upon that location. They knew exactly where they were going. It was a predetermined destination. Despite a massive investigation, countless interviews, and a forensic review of all the digital evidence, the man was never identified. His image was run through local and national databases, but there was no match. No one ever came forward to give him a name. No arrest was ever made. The case of Meghan Holloway's murder officially remains open and unsolved, a ghost story written in police reports and digital files. Think about it for a moment. Meghan Holloway went to a party where everyone saw her. Dozens of people watched her laugh, watched her talk, watched her stand for hours next to a man that, to this day, no one remembers. And when she walked out that door with him, he managed to do the impossible. In a room full of witnesses and a world full of cameras, he vanished long before she did. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, please like this video and subscribe for more unsolved cases.